every day, at least one swimmer does a bad start. Millions of swimmers across America are continually doing bad starts. So today, I'm gonna fix that, and we're gonna get everyone doing good starts.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
There's one thing in the sport of swimming I'm known for. It's off the blocks and my time to 15. So I'm gonna try and share everything I know in the next 10 to 15 minutes to get you faster off the blocks. Let's do it.
Who's that Pokemon?
Let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of what we're doing today. We're actually gonna do the pre-race setup, step 0, before we're even touching or looking at a block. Then I'm gonna walk y'all through what I'm doing when I get on the block. Then we're actually jumping, and then we're gonna go over some drills I like, only 3 of them, and then some common mistakes and how to fix them. Let's rip. This is going to be very individual for what y'all need. I'll walk you through some of the things I do to get the jitters out before I'm even stepping up on the block. So obviously everyone knows me for the big jump. That's right before I get on the blocks. You've seen Michael Phelps. I can't do it as well. The arm swings, you've seen a lot of those types of guys. So my routine has changed throughout my career. So don't be set in stone for one thing in particular, but know what you need to do. So me, I have the jump. You might be a goggles up until they call your name. You might be goggles and cap off until they call your name. Find out what your step 0 is and know what it is for that meet weeks in advance. So don't change anything at the meet. Find out what it is in practice, have fun with it, talk to your friends, see what looks cool. So step 0 is taken care of, and there's nothing to think about before you get on the blocks. 0, done, out of the way. We're finally to these bad boys. Sweet, sweet blocks. I'll show you in a bit how to find your number and how to play with that in practice and adjust with what you need. But the first thing I do when I get to the blocks, run up to this bad boy, get it on my number, and now it's officially mine, and this lane is totally mine. All mine, 100%, no one else can take it. It's my number, mine, mine, mine. So it's one leg up. When you get that final whistle, I pop up, and then I usually go straight down. So find out what's comfortable for you. Just like step 0, it's going to be up to you to decide what you need, and that's where practice comes in handy. So for me, goggles are gonna be on, step 0 is out of the way. How I like to find my number, put one foot back, rotate it like that, hike it up. So I can slow that down a little bit, right? So just have your feet lined up, rotate 90, rotate another 90, okay? And then I usually have a little couple inches where I scoot it up a bit. Now, I think one of the most common mistakes I see is people with the tightest hammies I've ever seen in my life trying to do a start, and it looks like this. So you're going to want to work on hammy flexibility. You don't need it like that, but your hips should be one of the highest points on your start. So you see my back's rounded, hips are super high up, my legs don't need to be locked or anything like that. So this is what a comfortable starting position is gonna be, okay? Nothing's strained, nothing's bent, but you want your hips as high as they can be, okay? And so going back to the feet, we already found out how to find this position. I'm usually between a 3 or a 4 on the block, and I'm 6'2". So if you're in high school and you have it on a 5, what are you doing? Don't do that. It's not right. Toes curled over the front, find what's comfortable for you. Found a little cheat code if you really don't know your number. Twist, twist, that gets you to where your block should be. And then I shimmy up just a few inches. So now going to the arms. I see a lot of this, I see a lot of this. What you want to do is have your arms as relaxed as possible, so at any point before I'm getting to take your mark, I should be able to do this with my arms. And actually even during the take your mark, I should say before the beep, no part of me should be tensed up. You want to be firm and strong, but you do not want to be flexed. I don't get any part of that, like being able to utilize your strength. It doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to punch someone, you want to stay relaxed. You're quicker that way. Unless you're tensed up, it's rigid. No part of you can explode if you're rigid the whole time. So you want your arms like this, slight bend in, nice and relaxed. And me, I like to go thumbs on top. It's very controversial, but I like to do thumbs on top. I feel like it gives me a little more balance going off the blocks. So fingertips like that, fingertips are very strong. Some of my older videos, probably from college, you'll actually see me kind of test the block a little bit just to get the muscle memory going again, have that firing in my brain. So you see me step up, have a fire, and then it's pretty much right into take your mark, and then a go. And when that beep goes, it is a push with the legs and a pull with the arms. I know I'm calling it a jump here, but it's equal power from both the arms and the legs. So you have to get into that pulling sensation, and I'll go over that with some of the drills I'm gonna be doing. So without further ado, let's give you all a jump. Favorite drills to avoid the 3 most common mistakes that I see people doing in the start. So we got donkey kicks. If you guys want to come up with a better name, let me know, but donkey kicks kind of rocks. We got med ball throws, and then we got standing jumps. I don't know how else to say that. It's probably the most simple drill that you've ever seen me do. But yeah, 3 of my most favorite drills, really simple, really easy to do. Once I get going into them, I'll show you what the common mistakes are and how I feel like these drills help avoid them. Number 1 mistake, number 2 mistake, number 3, I don't know, but it's a mistake off the blocks. People are not getting their hips in the water clean. So you want to act like you're jumping through a hula hoop that's about this big. You find your spot in the water and you go for it. So you see a lot of people, everyone can get their arms in, but you see a lot of legs, a lot of feet smacking. So we got to get those hips up. So the DKs will help with getting the sensation of what it feels like to get your legs really high in the air and get into a nice clean line. Do some DKs. So normal setup, you're going to jump, and you're gonna have this back leg swing, and you're gonna have your other leg meet it. So this is what it should look like. Get the point at the top. No one flip over, please. I don't wanna get blamed for any of this. So, you can line up on the back of the block, on the side of the block. I probably recommend doing the back of the block, because I have seen, shout out Brad, I have seen someone flip over the front of the block. But you land in water, you'll be fine, guys. Just get that sensation of what those legs feel like super high in the air, so you don't have that pike when you're doing your dive. No pikes. So we'll do a couple of those. Keep the sensation in the legs. Get that electricity going, and then remember, right to the blocks, and we're jumping. So med ball throws, weight slides, help me come up with a name. The number 1 mistake I see people doing off the start is they're not using their arms. I know I've been calling it a jump this whole video. It's not just a jump, it's equal power from the arms and from the legs. So these are gonna get your arms involved. Everyone uses their legs correctly, but let's see if we can get our arms going. Normal start position, hips should be the same, feet should be the same. Normal setup. And that's just to get to the sensation. And the best thing to do if you wanna compete with your boys or your girls, so you can slide them the furthest. Come up with a better name, but this one for real, because standing jumps is not gonna cut it. So, we're taking the arms out of the picture. Number 1 mistake that this drill helps with, I see a lot of people trying to dive out as far as you can. It's about how clean you can get in the water, and then you can try to add distance, okay? So it's how clean you get in, not how far you jump out. So you can go 2 feet forward, you can do your normal start stance, and honestly, this one's really fun to do with some friends because you can kind of mess around with it. You can dive up as high as you can and just literally look like a diver going up the 10 meter, or you can just fall in, you can jump out, but you have to be clean, no bubbles, no splashing, okay? So let's have some fun a bit. It's a shallow pool, hopefully don't crack my nose open, but this is kind of what we're going for. Feet back, like I said, you can just plop right in. Now, just get used to finding your hula hoop, okay? And what that feels like, of what a clean entry feels like, and just keep doing that over and over and over. Don't add the arms, don't try to jump out as far as you can, just get used to the sensation of what a clean entry feels like. And then knowing that this is not going to happen overnight of you guys mastering your start. This is going to take time and effort, just like anything in life and anything in swimming. So I like to refer to this as dropping pennies in your piggy bank. So I mean, you guys saw me. I've done a couple starts today. Haven't been out here too long working with Ryan to get this video done. So if you do 1 or 2 or 3 starts after practice, that takes what, maybe 5 minutes. So if you're dropping 3-5 minutes a day in practice, you're dropping those pennies in the bank. Next thing you know, you got $1. Next thing you know, you got $5, $1,000, and then you got $1 million start. So hope this helped you guys. Many more videos to come. It's been a pleasure working with Ryan here. So let us know what y'all want. Like, subscribe, and let's keep it rolling. This has been fun for me. I hope you guys took something out of this, and hope you took a bunch of notes. So today we've saved over 1 million starts from bad starts. The fastest part of the sport has gotten even faster. So thank you, and thank me for sharing this information. Oh.